Today's social media segment is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System. Your health is our legacy. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bork, know your rights. South Louisiana Bank, it's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough. Alford and Associates, for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality. All right, Martin Falls coming to you from the HTV News Desk. We'll talk about three stories, one of them from Assumption Parish Sheriff's Office, the other from St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office, and the third, Miss Billie Eagle joins the Canebreakers on stage, 90 years young. She had a great time. We enjoyed having her. We'll talk about that at the end. But let's talk about Assumption Parish first. Assumption Parish Sheriff Leland Falcon reports the arrest of Cameron Charles Johnson, 26, of 21892 Samuels Road, Zachary, Louisiana. Jervell Brooks, 27, of 816 Kennon Drive, Baker, Louisiana. Jermaine Ricardo Scott, 23, of 1943 Sparta Avenue, Baton Rouge. And Anthony Jerome Thomas, 21, of 871 Birmingham Drive, Baton Rouge, all on multiple felony charges arising from a traffic stop early Saturday morning. A uniformed patrol deputy assigned to the ICE detail observed an eastbound vehicle on Louisiana 70 East commit a traffic violation and initiated a stop of that vehicle. The suspect vehicle continued on and it was driving in a reckless manner. The vehicle eventually stopped and the deputy made contact with the driver, now identified as Cameron Charles Johnson, and three passengers now identified as Jerron Brooks, Jermaine Scott, and Anthony Thomas Jr. Deputies noted a pungent odor of suspected marijuana emitting from the suspect vehicle. After a series of interviews with the four suspects, deputies requested and were granted consent to search the suspect's vehicle. During the search process, deputies seized in excess of 100 grams of suspected marijuana, as well as a large caliber firearm. Deputies believe the suspects disposed of the large caliber handgun by throwing it out of the vehicle during the attempted stop. Deputies seized drug paraphernalia. At the conclusion of the investigation, all four suspects were arrested and booked into the Assumption Parish Detention Center as follows. Cameron Charles Johnson, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, illegal carrying of firearms in the presence of controlled dangerous substances, obstruction of justice, aggravated flight from an officer, possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, resisting an officer, possession of drug paraphernalia, speeding. Jervell Brooks, he was booked with possession with intent to distribute marijuana, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, illegal carrying of weapons in the presence of controlled dangerous substances, obstruction of justice, possession of drug paraphernalia, and Jermaine Ricardo Scott was charged with possession with intent to distribute marijuana, illegal carrying of weapons in the presence of controlled dangerous substances, possession of drug paraphernalia, and obstruction of justice. Anthony Jerome Thomas Jr., possession with intent to distribute marijuana, illegal carrying of weapons in the presence of controlled dangerous substances, possession of drug paraphernalia, obstruction of justice. Cameron Johnson, Jerrell Brooks, Jermaine Scott, and Anthony Thomas Jr. all remain incarcerated pending hearings. That's an Assumption. In St. Mary, from Lieutenant David Spencer, St. Mary Parish Sheriff Gary Driscoll advises that over the last 72-hour reporting period, the sheriff's office responded to 104 complaints and reports the following arrests. Dontrell Devontae DeRussell, 26, Jeanneret, was arrested on April 12, 2024 at 10:30 a.m. for domestic abuse battery by strangulation. Bail has not been set at this time. Cameron Hugo Jackson, 24, of Bayou Vista, was arrested on April 13th at 9:09 a.m. for possession of synthetic cannabinoids with intent to distribute, violation of uniform CDS law, drug-free zone, and turning movements, and required signals. Jackson was released on $30,250 bond. Brett Michael Givens, 33, of Patterson, arrested on April 14th at 2:55 p.m. on a warrant for failure to appear on the charge of criminal neglect of family, bail set at $723. Mariel Anthony Ramez Caceres, 30, Patterson, Louisiana, was arrested on April 14th at 12:58 a.m. for domestic abuse battery by strangulation, battery second degree, and domestic abuse child endangerment, law aggravated. Bail has not been set at this time. All right, that from St. Mary Parish. And finally, on a fun note, we had Miss Billie Eagle at our concert downtown on Saturday. The Cane Breakers were on her bucket list, and we came through for her as Miss Eagle came on stage and helped us with Fly Like an Eagle. She sat there and listened to us, and we brought her up there, and she had a great time. And we enjoyed having Miss Eagle up there with the Cane Breakers. And, of course, her son, Richard Eagle, has set this up before. He told us how much she enjoyed the Cane Breakers, and we got her up there to have some fun. And you're looking at a few pictures and some video of that moment. So, Miss Billie Eagle, congratulations. We're glad we could help. We love you. And keep on trucking. She's doing so well for 90 years young. And we love to do that with the Cane Breakers, is bring people on, have a little fun with us, and enjoy the moment. They had a good crowd downtown, and the Illuminate concerts are a big success. We want to thank Ron Bunn for asking us to be out there. And once again, thank you, Miss Billie Eagle, and keep coming watch the Cane Breakers. We aim to please, and we hope you have many, many more concerts to enjoy. God bless you.